Windows 11 has been released. The good thing is that the Windows 10 Pro key also works for the Windows 11 Pro version. So buy a key for $12.50 only at my website and decide for yourself which version you would like to use. And if you like my content, then please consider subscribing, since apparently 94% of all the views are from non-subscribers. Hello, welcome to part 6 of this tutorial already. We're now going to install specific retexture mods, all the other minor mods which are going to overhaul things, and you can already see it here. Things like the Dragon Claw, like purses, etc, clouds. And there are quite a lot of mods, so that's why I thought it would be a good idea to, when we're about halfway, to take a short coffee break, because it can be pretty dazzling to lose yourself in all these small mods. But let's get prepared. Well, let's put the windows side by side with our mod organizer, and most of these mods are simple single files in the main file, which you can download and add into a mod organizer. So if you're feeling like you could do it maybe yourself, feel free to skip this part, and else if you're unsure what to do, feel free to stay along, of course, because I also need to install all these mods, and hey, what's nicer than just do it together, right? So let's start then. Let's see, these first mods are all just main file mods, and let's do everything here up until the purses, so then everything until instruments, JK's instruments. So let's create a folder, specific retexture mods. You get the idea, right? So JS lockpicking first, easy mods. We have then the Dragon Claw, JS Dragon Claw. Alright, activate the Dragon Claw. Then we have the Berenzia. Comes with an ESP apparently. Okay, the Shrines of the Divines. Then we have the Instruments of Skyrim. Also comes with an ESP. Okay, then we have the, let's see, it's only one faux mod. Okay, so it's one mod in your main file, so download that one. And then that is then this one, Purses and Septims, yes. It has select 4K, textures dirty, okay, yeah, okay, fine. Dirty 4K, click next. Leave everything as it is. Okay, we're going to do that for sure. Then we have the Rustic Windows Special Edition, and let's see, all these mods, it seems, come with I think this is all pretty straightforward, right? So let's do everything until the Rudy HQ Nordic Runes. I think you guys are experienced modders by now to do that stuff by yourself. But anyway, yeah, let's just, I need to add these mods myself as well. So Ethereal Clouds, that's a pretty cool mod, by the way, very nice. Sky can look very cool with some good high quality clouds from Ethereal Clouds. Rustic clothing, let's see, Peltapalooza. Let's set the data directory correctly. Okay, Peltapalooza, we have Ragnarok for the rugs. Alright, Rustic Soul Gem Special Edition. Yes, okay. Rustic Clutter Collection. Seems that all these mods are just a single main file, so a modder's dream to simply download them and add them to the mod list. Rustic Clutter collection, rustic cooking. We have rustic furniture. It has a static mesh improvement mod patch file as well, so download both files. And the patch file for static mesh improvement mod. Okay, rustic dragon corpse. The rustic dead hound. And I can remember this has 100 files, so we are now almost at a fifth. Rustic Dead Hounds, where are we here? The Elder Scrolls. Check, by the way, that you also download these additional files. Like these ones. Let's see, Elder Scroll. We have the Spriggan, which also looks very cool, by the way, with this mod. Really lore friendly, but also high quality overhaul for the bark and the skin from the Spriggans. It's actually mostly bark, I think. Okay, the Azura Star. The Rustic Frostbite Spider Special Edition. The Daedra. Okay, we are at the fourth now, a quarter of the this section. Rustic Daedra, rustic armor and weapons. I'm not super sure what it is overhauling there. If it is also like a vanilla weapon replacer. Let me check that. Quite curious. Of select armor. Okay, it's also an overhaul of some specific armors. Okay, sure. We're going to have some great armor overhauls, by the way, later with a Frankly HD. I think the top quality of the armor overhauls you can have. Let's see, where were we? The rustic armors and weapons. Okay, this one requires a lot of files, so let's do this together. The Rudy HQ. Go to the main file, download the main file first. Then download 4K textures for runes chests. This one. Then download the chests add-on. Chests add-on. And download the pots add-on. Also here. And download the runes levers add-on. Which is here. So download those mods. Number them so you know in which order you have to install them. Starting with 27. The main mod itself. And then these smaller ones, smaller updates. Chest add-on. Pots add-on. And those runes levers, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, this one. Alright. Okay, then rustic maps, rustic reliefs, all this stuff has just relatively easy installation instructions, so I'm going to trust you guys that you are able to do that yourself. And since I did download everything already, I can simply follow all the numberings. That's very convenient for these kind of mods, very small ones. With a lot of patch files. So let me double check that we're doing everything okay. Amulets and dragons, okay. Amulets and dragons. All right. Yeah, now we come to the great, frankly, HD mods. Let me show you how cool they look. Also the shrouded and the downguard armor. So, okay, this is the Nordic runes. Example here. This one for the dragon bone. But also, yeah, especially the Thieves Guild armor here. The downguard armors. Very, very high quality and very, very good looking in game as well, because that's also very important, of course. So we're going to install a great frankly HD. So download all the files you state here. I'm going to trust you guys that you're able to do that, of course. Mesh patch. Then we have Imperial armor and weapons. The pain is going to be that we constantly have to scroll down because we can't add multiple mods at once. That's the only downside a little bit. 4K resolution, obviously. Very high quality, by the way. The Thieves Guild armors, very, very high quality. 4K, of course. Nah, I'm going to leave it as it is. So Mirage has also this hotfix, yes. HD downguard stuff. In 4K resolution. Is that it? Let's see. Yeah, okay, there's no patch file. Okay. HD shrouded armor. Then we have the Nightingale stuff, I think, yep. Okay. Very cool armor, by the way. Alright, then we have Rudy HQ Hey. Yep, which has an options for him, it seems. So what do we want here? 2K version 1. Alright. And then we have quite a large options form for this one. The Miscellaneous from Rudy HQ. High quality that is, not headquarters, but you probably figured that out yourself. Alright, let's see what we need to pick. Silverware. For rustic silverware, yes. Then this one should also be the same category. This one has Imperial candles. Imperial candles and Nordic runes candles, okay. Rudy HQ lanterns, okay. Rudy HQ glazed pottery classic brown 4K. Yeah, this is very this is something you can pick for yourself, but I think this style is the best for this, so I'm also going to go for the classic brown. No, HQ brown. What is this? Let's see. Glazed pottery for smoking torches and candles mod. Okay, I'm not sure if... Let's see, select Rudy HQ Glazed Pottery Classic Brown 4K. Yeah, okay. Okay, we don't need to select anything because this is a specific mod, so I'm not going to install that. Okay, textures for... Then this one. Still not there yet. Select everything on this page. Okay. And 1K textures for the candles. Yup. Okay, now let's do these Rudy HQ EMB lighting mods first before we're going to take a little break. These are all, as you can see, just single files, it seems. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. These are very cool, by the way. Let me show you a little bit what they do. So since we're using an EMB, these mods will have some very cool lighting effects for EMB. An example here, you have the soul gems, or some of these, what is this? Chorus X, indeed, and those kind of things. Really, really very nice for immersion. So we're going to install them all. And we are now finally at the half. So this is the longest part, actually. Not the most boring one, but the longest as in the most minor mods. So the dead bells and Nern roots is here somewhere. Yeah, okay, and then we have one more before we finally can take a break. And that is this one then. Alright, so the next one we're going to install the other mod. So coffee break, and take your time, clear your head, and then see you guys in a little bit back. Alright, well actually I had a coffee and a lunch break. So I need to get into the modding again. But hey, let's continue with the particle lights for EMB Nordic Runes candles. That is number 55. Here it is. And our list is getting longer and longer. So what do we have here? Iconic statues. It is an options form with number 56. Iconic statues. Let's see, what do we need to do with this? Leave everything as it is until step 18. Okay. Well, and then we can just click through till step 18. What do we need? Skyforge MM version. Okay. And the rest is everything as it is again. Okay. Well, that's easy. Just click and click. Alright, so iconic statues. He, by the way, Dlizzio recommends 8K. You can do that. I picked 4K. I think that's fine as well. Let's see. Ended banners and ended banners to Ragnarok patch. The ended banners and the Ragnarok patch. Alright, let's see, do we have something special here? Yeah, let's let's install all the creatures now. They all come, I think, from here. They all come with an options form. So the skeletons and so on. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, or skin only, that's fine for me as well. Skeletons and human bones. Then 61 is the farmer, 4K. The farmer creature, so not the armor. Let's see, the Wisp Mother. It's a very cool overhaul. This one, the full version skin with a mesh fabric file. Okay, click install, yes. Mama Giant Draugr, yeah. All the familiar creatures we know from the world of Skyrim. And they are here. The giants. .65 is the Draugr. the Draugr, Saber Cat, Dragon Priest. Install both, I think also recommended here. Yeah, install both. Then we have the Dragon Priest. Full, sure. The Troll. And from the creature sections, the last one so far is the Hag Raven. Alright, great. Alright, so those were the creatures. Now we have landscape fixes for grass mods. Let's see. Download landscape fixes and also the patches. So download the main file here and download the patches for Ardmore's towns, add-ons, and optional files. That is this one, I think. Yeah. And then also we can apply the fix we still have to do. Yeah, alternate start, live and learn life. We didn't install cutting room floor, so that's good. All right. Okay, so now we have this landscape fixes for grass mods. There is one file which we took on earlier. That's this one. I think we can now drag and drop this patch file, this ESP file, all the way to the bottom. Yeah, and that should work. Let's scroll all the way down. So now we fix this and we can actually remove the description. Because we fixed this. So you can double click the mod, go to nodes and delete that. All right. So far so good. Yes, no spinning death animation. It's a really annoying death animation, by the way, the spinning animation. So it's a good thing they fixed it in this small mod. No grass in caves, number 73. By the way, you could be that you also have this option on your mouse, a little button under your scroll wheel. If you click it in, there is no lock on your scroll wheel, so you can just throw it away like this and it will scroll for a very long time. That's why they usually do with these kind of long mod lists. So, no grass in caves, no grass in objects. Number 74 and 73. Oh, it seems I have... Let's see, no grass in caves, no grass in objects. 74 should also be here. Is that this one? No, I don't think so. I think I missed this mod. So let's see, no grass in caves. I have no grass in objects. So, okay, yeah, I need to download that mod for myself. So be right back in a minute. Okay, let's see, I should have downloaded it now. Here it is. It's called Grass Control. All right, and I can close this. And then we have this pretty big mod, Skyrim Special Edition Skill Interface Retexture. So we need to do some options in options form. So download the main file. Now we need to select a couple of things. Let's see, background in Radiant Stars HDR Nebula. This one. Then we do have perk lines default. Okay. Then we do have perk lines color default. All right. Then we have constellations default, perk stars default, So HD Master and what is it? Master and Secunda and more stars. Pfft, that's this one then. HD, right? Yeah, HD Master and Secunda and more stars. Okay. And HDR Nebula. As you can hear from my voice, I'm pretty done with this part of installing 100 stupid small mods, but we're almost there. We're almost at 3/4 now with the next one. That is quality cube maps. 75 quality cube maps. Alright, then we have the bloody Rex. Bloody Rex, the model ship. The Quill of Champion Nation. Okay. Business Ledger HD Retexture. The retexture for the scroll, let's see, download retexture, okay, the main file. Let's see what's been recommended here. Let's see, is it retexture? Click next, okay, yeah, single texture then, that's fine for me, default. Alright, then oh god bees, for all the bee and beehive stuff. I would say all maximum quality. X Gilder Green. Manual. Okay. Okay, HD Stone Quarry and Clay Deposit. You want to download this main file and the Majestic Mountains patch. That pretty much speaks for itself, I think. Since we have Majestic Mountains, so the main file install it first. And then the Majestic Mountains patch file. And we're using the dark side of Majestic Mountains. So select that one and click install. Okay. Then this mod, CC's Enhanced Orvine Special Skyrim Special Edition. It has this main file and a patch file, it seems. So first, let's install the main file. Comes with an options form. And let's see, it leaves everything as it is. And the patches select Hardfire. For the rest, we can leave everything as it is. So Hardfire and ESP format is fine. Great. In the patch file. Enhanced Orvines, okay. Then I think the last ones are pretty much easy stuff. Yeah, here these ones have the optional files, but I'm pretty sure you guys are able to figure that out yourself. So we're going to just easily install the last mods to have 100 freaking mods in one part. Puh, it's been definitely the most boring part for me. I mean, for you maybe the most boring part is the begin part with all setting up mod organizer, cleaning the master files, etc. But for me, this definitely is the most boring part for sure. Okay, let's see that I'm really doing everything in the correct order. The thing with these mods, by the way, if you might forget one, it's not really a big deal, since these are just specific retextures and they look nice, but it's no big disaster if you by accident forget to install a mod or something. Okay, yeah, I believe the rest that I did install everything correctly. 92, 93, the patch file for this. Then the 94 is Nordic tent. Yeah, that looks good. 95 is small Nordic tent. Okay, sure. How has that been built up? Nordic tent. Nordic tent upgrade. Nordic tent. Okay. Then we have HD Ivy, I think. No, HD Lava first. Less ugly Thundergrass. Then we have HD Ivy. Click manual, press OK. Yeah, the skeleton retexture. I picked the AK for this one because it's so minor and so it doesn't really, how do you say that? It doesn't really occur that much that you see a skeleton, that I think it's nice to just test out the AK quality textures. And the last one, Supreme Alduin, is this one. All right. Yeah, finally we finished 100 freaking mods here. Oh, it's for me, as I said, quite boring. Okay, yeah, run your Skyrim Special Edition. Once there isn't really much you can check at first sight, so I would say just for good sake, just make sure to start at least once. I would be very surprised if it would crash somewhere from here, because I don't think that's possible at all. There are just very small, minor upgrades. So do that. Test your Skyrim Special Edition, and I'm not going to jump into game. Just do it for yourself, and then I'll see you at the next part. This one, effects and patches.